goes.
Solid. 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 How many shots do I get? Just out of beginning interest?
Well, good morning everybody and welcome to the Sunday morning show. You can just see behind me a little fluttering flag, Cornish flag actually, because today I'm at the stunning West Cornwall Golf Club and with me is Christopher Gill.
Good morning. How is everybody?
Now,
Good?
the exciting thing about where we're sat right now, I mean you're sat very traditional there, Christopher. I'm very traditional. Not taking the school teacher thing very well, have you? it's not settled in well, that is it?
To be honest, it's more shock.
We're sat on the actual bench, well maybe not the same bench, but the actual spot outside the old clubhouse of West Cornwall where Long Jim Barnes held the claret jug.
Quite cool, isn't it?
How cool is that?
That is quite cool, and especially he won the PGA. That's coming up soon, isn't it, next week. Yeah. You know, Cornishman winning the PGA. How
Imagine
cool is
that.
Brilliant. Amazing.
Well, today we're going to do a little podcast, myself and Christopher.
1 2 1 2 testing 1 2 1 2 1 2 testing. Daniel.
To kick things off, okay, I've got one question that I want to ask you.
Oh, we're going straight in, are we?
Yeah, we're going straight in.
Right, okay.
What year did you turn pro?
2000.
In 1999,
Yeah.
going into the year 2000, would you have, looking at what you've done in the last 26 years as a PGA professional, would you have turned pro again and would you relive everything you've done again?
And then we're going to get out on the golf course and just have a quick look at exactly what is going on at West Cornwall. We're going to have a match, but we're going to get out and have a little look and see what some of the changes that they've made, some of the improvements they've obviously made to keep advancing this golf course forward.
Yeah.
Be nice to catch up, Chris.
Yeah,
we got a lot to get through.
We haven't seen each other for a while, so it'd be
No.
nice to get out there and, as they say down here, have a good old yarn.
But before that, we're heading over to Bovey Castle because I've got a little locker room golf day.
Oh, beautiful.
No, boys, like done this before. Right, so the guys have just teed off. Here they are, look.
Right, you come out of the woodwork. Straight out of the
Come out of the woodwork. Little side
Where you
entrance.
boys are, I thought you wandered off.
No, we were out setting up.
Setting up camp.
Yeah.
How's it all going out here?
Yeah, everyone's having a good time. I think a few nerves on the first tee, as
There's
always.
been a few nerves and even drinking going on, to be fair. Whiskey.
Oh, easy.
Just to calm themselves down. Anyway, we're settling in. We've got a little match on the go at the same time, so
Have we?
we are now 2 up in that, which is good after 2 holes. All right, sorry. So all in all, very good. We've got longest drive coming up on the next, which we'll get to because I want to share that one with you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find out which one. So,
Oh, hello. Hello.
so I hit. I just said regular flex. I do have a slice, and I have lofted it down to about 9 degrees, but it does look a little odd to start with, but find the ball, it went straight to bullet over there.
I hope not to go over there.
There's been an incident.
There you go, lad.
Yeah, nice shot. You got two. Did you get longest drive as well?
Yeah, and nearest pin on the other one.
Yeah, he's having a hell of a
The bit in
day.
between the rubbish.
Here he is.
A lovely day.
It's that little nearest the pin, I see.
Not me, no. Yeah, I was going alright. I got to a couple under. I had a putt to go 3,
Yeah.
and now I'm over par.
He had a hot start, didn't he?
Yeah, I had a hot start, but yeah, I've gone backwards quickly. So yeah, it's good though. Of course, it's good.
Sun's come out on it.
Everyone enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
You enjoying yourself?
I'm enjoying myself. Yeah, lovely little walk around here.
massive thank you to you all for getting involved in this event today. Obviously this is our first event of the year. We wanted to put on maybe 3 or 4 throughout the year. The next event, put it in your diary, is going to be July the 10th, which is a Friday at Churston, so hopefully we'll have a full field for that one. Hope you enjoyed the whiskey as well, for those of you who had a little bit of it. That was a special little brew that was sent down from St Andrews for us. So winning nearest the pin on the 9th hole after quite a bit of whiskey, I believe, on the pin. Again, Mark Jarrett, so well done, Mark. Always the final group, isn't it? Always the final group. He's been playing some very good. In fact, I've witnessed some of his golf because he was part of my team that we went to Portugal, and we picked up the Pro-Am team prize when we were out there by just a couple of shots, eh, Greg? In the end. Anyway, 37 points, very tidy golf. Leon Roach.
Very good, Leon.
Will that be on the in the scheduling for teaching the players? Because obviously celebrations are important.
Look, if you're going to have a pop, at least use the right terminology. Is it going to be within the curriculum?
Curriculum, sorry. Well, yeah, but you're the school teacher. I can't
That's why I'm the school teacher and you're not.
Exactly
So,
right. Curriculum. That's the word I was looking for.
I know. I was just waiting to see how long it took you.
Oh dear. Right, back out onto the 10th.
This is the 10th, yeah.
10th hole here at West Cornwall. Hope you enjoyed that little bit of Bovey Castle. Thanks to everybody obviously who played in the event and got involved. But back out on the 10th, and Gilly, who wants to talk to us just about some of the changes obviously that we've seen or seeing out on the golf course here. Yeah. 10th hole then. I mean, I remember the hole obviously, but I don't remember what's kind of going on. You say this is kind of, there's some changes.
Yeah,
changes.
so the biggest changes that they made have all been around this kind of area, so okay. 9, 10, 11.
Yeah.
So to the left of the 10th, if you've ever played here, this was always flat as a pancake. You could hit it anyway, you could knock it, but obviously you've got a hole coming down here, the par 5.
Yeah.
Hole number 13. So they've put this big sort of mound, sort of like recreated June almost. Loads of new grasses in it. So you can't really now bail out left. You've got to kind of stick it to try and hit the fairway, which as you can see is not a wide fairway.
No, it's not. And you've got the railway. The railay comes
into play a lot. But what they've also done, they've put like a penalty area only on the 11th, only on the 10th hole. Sorry. So again, it tries to put people off trying to escape knocking it down the par 5.
But you can play it out of the penalty area.
You can play it out of the penalty area. It's just trying to be more of a deterrent more than anything else. And you know, they did make it internal out of bounds for a bit. That was tough. Yeah. That was tough. That made it really difficult. So
especially when you get a breeze around there.
Absolutely.
Go on that back. That's really
round about there.
But then, if you're lucky enough, like you, to hit the fairway, the green has changed as well.
So they've just got this front bit here. This bunker they've kind of raised up. Because it was like sort of spot bunkers almost around, so they've raised this up and they've fed it into it now, which makes it really tough.
Yeah.
But the best thing about they've done again they've built a load of these mounds and dunes, where this historically was just a dead flat area.
Really?
Yeah. But
they've really hilly now.
Absolutely.
Really
they've contoured it. They've banked it up. They just playing wise, it makes it better because it's a bit tougher. But just looks wise, it just looks pretty, doesn't it now? It looks lovely. And that's what I think what I love about the changes that they've made here is that they've kept everything as original as they can make it, but they have just tried to encourage a little bit of improvement. And I think they've done a really good job.
Well, this looks really different, doesn't it?
Oh, this is amazing, isn't it? How good a job have they done here? So you can actually see from the topography how high the dune used to be.
Yeah.
You know, you're looking, what's that? That's got to be 15 feet on the right and probably 12 feet on the left. So you could barely see the top of the flag. Yeah. You could really not see anything. You certainly couldn't see any bunkers, any humps, any hollows. And now they've kind of opened it up where it's just, again, it's just that little change. Obviously there's a lot of work, but that little change just it kind of explodes the hole open a little bit, you know what I mean? So you kind of try and knock it to the top of this ridge.
Yeah.
Because historically you would almost try and get it down the bottom, because it didn't matter, because you couldn't see the hole anyway.
Sure.
But now you try and hit it on top of the ridge, you can see everything that's all laid out in front of you, see where the flag is and see where the position is, and I just think it's fantastic.
Train coming past you just at the right time there, Christopher.
Wave at the kids.
Wave at the kids, there you go.
Hi.
Question for you.
Question.
As it is the USPGA coming up, and what do you think of my little dancers?
Absolute beauties.
You like those?
I do like them.
They're all right,
it's like, although it's maroon, it is almost red, white and blue, isn't it?
It is nearly red, white and blue.
Yeah,
it's a little nod to Philadelphia.
Oh, is that what
it
it
is?
is?
The Liberty Bell, you see all the colouring on there?
Yeah.
There's a Liberty Bell colour there, and then the heritage is obviously the sort of off-white kind of look to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so really classy.
I like
but that wasn't what I was talking about. The objective of this question was, who in your mind is going to win the US PGA Championships?
I've got two that my heart say it's going to be. I'd like to see Fleetwood or Oberg.
Okay.
I think the pair of them are kind of due. Obviously Fleetwood more than Oberg. But I have a funny feeling it'll be a bit of an old timer. I think it'll be somebody late 30s, early 40s. Somebody like a sort of Justin Thomas Spieth, that kind of ilk I fancy. Someone who's been there and done it before. It's quite an old-fashioned golf course, isn't it? So I have a funny feeling it'll be somebody a little bit of experience. Dave Ballon.
That's interesting. I was thought when you were going to say that, I thought, oh, I tell you who he's got in mind. Justin, not Justin. Jason Day.
Jason Day. Again, I reckon it's somebody of that ilk.
You think so?
I really do. I really think it's going to be somebody of a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of just experience, and because I don't think it's
someone's going to absorb
course.
the tradition.
Absolutely, and I think because it's like I said, it's a bit of an old-fashioned golf course.
Yeah.
I think they're going to do. Yeah. I don't think you can overpower it as much as you possibly could in other.
Oh, thank
events.
goodness for that.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that.
So am I. So am I.
Might stay up and watch that one.
I always stay and watch it.
Do you?
Oh,
PGA?
Mate, anything on a Sunday.
I mean, it should be our number one major, as we are PGA members.
The kids and the wife go to bed on a Sunday.
Yep.
I'm up with a nice glass of wine.
Malbec.
Glasses.
Rioja. Bottle.
So this is the back of the 13th.
Looks different. It looks. I can't remember it a great deal. But
it was just flat. It was literally just a flat bit of land, and they've now banked it up. Obviously, the tee and air has always been there, but now they put a mound to the side of the tee, which is separates the tee from the 16th fairway now. So again, you have that separation of the holes being a bit more different. They have put another couple of mounds down just on the front of the tee there. They're not really in play, but we'll see that on 16. They have put a new bunker in. So the bunker before historically was always generally out of play, and they've kind of moved it forward closer to the tee. So now it is in play, and with the prevailing wind kind of southwesterly, which is into and off the right on 16, it really now comes into play a hell of a lot. Going back to 13, again, this mound was never here. So if you missed the green on the right, most people, you could probably get your Texas wedge at it and just nudge it up and over and you're fine. Now, as you can see, it turns and it really throws the ball further off the green. So you don't really have the kind of putty as an option. Again, such a subtle little change. It's a mound, what, 3-4 feet high? But they've just made it much more difficult. Again, just on the front there, I don't know if you can see it, but they've kind of encouraged all the balls to go into a bunker now. Again, that was never there before. So again, just little tweaks, little sort of just turning up the dial a little bit and making it way more interesting, playable, but in my opinion, if you're missing the green, fairer.
I'll tell you what is interesting, you know this back shelf that they've put in here?
Yeah.
I remember now playing second shots in, because you won't have much in.
No,
it's a
you
little
just flick,
flick,
yeah.
Isn't it? But you would hit into, and you didn't really know where your ball, where
right.
it had finished.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it was just going into nothing and then up to another hole and another fairway. It was like it just yeah, it was really hard to get a judge of a sense of yardage almost.
See, I always think it would be lovely to almost have a third tier in the green.
There, you've got a natural position there now, haven't you?
But that all needs to settle in first, and you know, you're looking, I don't know, what's that, 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the line? I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Just giving you more
be
pin
really
options
cool, that would
for
be
such
really
a short
cool.
hole.
Yeah,
I agree. So a perfectly positioned tee shot then, but this is what you were talking about coming up 16 as to some of the changes up on the off the tee box.
So this was always just a flat bit of land. There was nothing here. These bunkers, there was one little bunker sort of probably level with that one, maybe a little bit further up. So it was never in play. It's always back into the prevailing wind. So this is now, it's turned to a bit more southwesterly. But here I've hit a fantastic tee shot, and I've just lucky enough that I've held in kind of between them almost. And if you go in them, look at them. They have got big lips. You're going to struggle to move that
coming
more
out
than
sideways,
80, 90 yards at a push. You know, almost a bit St Andrewsy when you've got you can't go forward. So massive improvement to the hole, not only visually but playing wise. It now makes this par 5 a really, really strong par 5.
Cool. Right, a little bit of fun just to finish off. Chris and I, out of what I call the road hole bunker, properly deep, revetted face, literally a sheer drop. Nearest the pin, Christopher to go first. All right down there?
No.
Go on then, nearest the pin.
You must have a bleeding nose, you're that high.
I'm a lot higher than you are.
You are? Well, that's not difficult. Come on.
This is a challenge.
Come on, get it out.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Is that alright?
That's pretty good. It's hit the little slope there, but that's not bad. Right, let me have a quick go.
Let's have a change around.
You get an idea of just how high it is. Still walking, still going.
See half the flag.
You can literally see what half?
Half the flag, yeah.
Go on then, mate. Nice. Oh, very good.
I feel like it ran on.
Well, the unfortunate thing from my perspective, Dan, is that we've played 2 games today, and
Not only that, you've just given away the score of the result of our game. But anyway, I bleeped that out, so we're alright. Well, that was a lot of fun, Christopher. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome, my friend.
Big thank you to West Cornwall Golf Club for hosting us today. We've had a great day. I mean, it's definitely one of those that is a hidden gem, isn't it?
Absolutely.
But it probably likes being a little bit of a hidden gem because the focus is members, and if anyone comes across it, comes to play it, then fair play.
Yeah, and it is as you say, it is a complete hidden gem. It's a great little golf course, and what I love about this place is that they are always improving, they're always working, they're always making it better, and you can't ask any more than that from a members club.
No, absolutely right. Well, hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Got a couple of hours drive home now, and I'll see you again on the next video.